brings you in today?
Well, I'm having a hard time. I'm struggling with the decision. My brother,
Okay.
I have two brothers, but my oldest brother, he's getting married,
Uh-huh.
and I've been invited. And there's some past history that we have that's not, I don't know if I feel like I've gotten over that to where I can attend the wedding.
Okay. So there's some past history that you haven't really moved on from. Tell me more about that.
Okay, well, my brother, I've tried a lot. I live in another state, and so I moved away about 14 years ago. And I've tried to reach out to him, but he doesn't respond very rarely. And it really hurts my feelings because now he wants me to come and be at this wedding, but I feel like it's kind of like, well, he never really addressed the issues why he wouldn't respond to my messages and calls, and now he wants me to be there for him and just be like, oh, let's just be happy for you that, and I just don't know how I feel about that because I feel it does hurt my feelings that he hasn't really reached out to me.
Right.
So at this point, I'm just not sure. Plus, I really value saving money, and I have a family, my husband and our kids. I'd have to pay for 4 plane tickets, and it would mean a lot of expense. So if I feel like someone who, even though I'm related by blood to this person, do I take a vacation with my family and be at this wedding, or should I just not go?
Okay. So it seems that there's still a conflict of interest between both of you and your brother.
Well, I don't know if conflict is more of just I'm not really sure why he won't respond to me. I know there is some history of depression. He's never been diagnosed specifically, but like for example, if my husband texts him, he'll text back my husband because it's kind of like a joking relationship.
Okay.
But if I reach out to him, he won't respond to me, and I feel like that's hurtful. And if my kids don't know him, and they're gonna say, well, this is my uncle, maybe they could meet him, and then it could be a time where I could just say, okay, what's happened is over, and maybe this is good for him. But at this point, I'm just not sure if I should just let that go, or I should just not go, and I should stay home and save the money, just because, he's my blood relative.
Sure. Do you know if he has the same kind of relationship with your other siblings?
It is kind of a little bit strained too, where he's always kind of been maybe the black sheep, if you will, of the family, where it's been a little harder for him to connect with everyone.
Okay. So he's struggled with being different than your other siblings and yourself.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's depression or if it's just and we try, I try to include him and to my wedding, and I don't know his fiance, so I'm not sure if this is something that's good for him. I am happy for him. I have, of course I love him.
Right.
But the struggle I have is, do I just say, congratulations, but I have no relationship with you? Do I just treat it like that's my neighbor?
Right.
Like I might know my neighbor better than I know my blood relative, but do I go to his wedding and just accept that?
Interesting. So you don't have a relationship with his soon-to-be wife?
No, I don't know her.
At all?
I don't know. And I can't get him really to respond to me, so I can't really get to know. So it would be like a new experience for me to just show up at the wedding. I don't know her. He won't respond to me, and we just show up. But we have been invited, so I think if I say, we're invited, but do I really want to go?
But you've been invited.
Yeah.
I mean, he's actually made the initiative of reaching out some sort of way.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm looking into it too much. did he invite me or did his fiance invite me? But I guess either way, I was invited.
Right.
So if I get a chance to see the family, the rest of the family,
Right.
and then have a time, but sometimes when I look at other people and I see on Facebook and these pictures,
Mm-hmm.
to me, I don't know if it's always genuine because I want something to be real. And so it's hard for me if I go to a wedding and I feel fake. And I feel like if I go there and I don't really know, my brother, even though we grew up together.
Right.
And I feel kind of like when we were younger, he was jealous of me in a way. So I don't know if he doesn't talk to me now because he's jealous or if because he has depression. I just really don't know.
I see. The remainder of your family, so far will be there. Is that correct?
I think so. And my parents and my other brother have said they've been invited.
Okay. And you've reached out to them as well?
Yeah, we talk pretty regularly.
Yeah.
My parents and my other brother. We keep in contact for the most part.
Okay. And how do they feel about the situation?
Well, we try not to talk about it too much because I think it could cause friction between everyone because we don't really know. Like, they try to reach out too because they live near my brother.
Right.
So they can see him more often.
Okay.
So that's we just kind of say, well, have you been invited? Yes. And then we just kind of go from there.
I'm sensing that there's a barrier, there where it's a fine line between whether you want to ask the question or not ask the question, and you're not sure how the outcome of the answer may be.
Yeah, I don't know because I can't make him respond to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel unsure that should I just accept that this is my brother who he is, or should I not go? I'm kind of like, I want to go and be there, but I don't want to be fake.
Being fake.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be there. But
Yeah.
tell me more about this being fake. What is it that's bringing this up?
Well, if I go there and I see my brother and I feel, resentment that where have you been? Why haven't you called me back? But now you're inviting me to your wedding. That's where I feel like I would be fake. I'd have to not do that because at a wedding, that would be inappropriate. I would feel
Right.
inappropriate
Right.
being because it should be about the groom and the bride, not about my feelings of resentment
Sure.
towards my brother.
It sounds like that. There's still this feeling of hostility between you and your brother,
Yeah.
and you don't want that to come up at
Right.
his time of getting married.
Yeah, I don't even know if maybe hostility is in there, because that, to me, hostility sounds very angry, and I think maybe if I could deal with my anger, that could help me. If
Okay.
I say, I'm angry that my brother won't call me back.
Right.
I could then be maybe a little more genuine and say I can be there.
Right.
Because is the issue his depression, his jealousy, is it something that I did because he'll respond to my husband but not me? And those are the questions that I have that keep me feeling, angry and
Right.
unsure
Right.
about the decision to make if I should take my family on a trip and just look at it as a vacation,
Right.
or really it's an opportunity to see my brother happy.
Okay. Do you know if your husband has actually mentioned anything to your brother about this, the wedding, or?
I don't think so. I don't know. He hasn't mentioned it to me.
Okay. Are you anxious going back home in
I-
general?
I think I just feel that I don't want to try to bring up past things, and that's part of what holds me back too. I don't want to go there and be an inappropriate person.
Right.
So I do want to try to realize if I should go, then I should go and just be, like I would if I met, anyone.
Right, right.
I would try to be nice and happy for them. So I just kind of have to think of that in my head rather than he hasn't called me. Why hasn't he called me? What did I do? Is he mad? Is he depressed?
I'm sensing that there may be a little bit more behind, the hesitation of going back,
Mm-hmm.
Besides the wedding.
It's more just the relationship, with my brother that I think I wish there was more of a relationship there than there is.
Okay. Do you remember the last time you spoke to your brother directly?
It's been a couple of years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of years, huh?
Yeah.
And your family, I mean, they speak to him on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
they do. They talk to him more because they live close. So I just think if, when I see him, it could bring a lot of feelings. That could be why, I don't want to go there and have all these feelings coming back if I really want to go and deal with that.
Okay. Besides that, are you excited to see your family in general?
I think, yeah, it would be nice because I live far away. It would be nice to see everyone. And so I have to think if I'm going to go, do I go and just look at this as an opportunity to see everyone? And then, be happy for my brother, even though I have this feelings that I don't really feel a connection to this person, even though we are related by blood.
Right.
I mean, we're raised in the same house, but I don't feel any connection. So that's hard for me to go and do stuff when I don't feel a connection.
Okay. The last time you spoke to your brother, did you feel that there was still situations that either one of you were still trying to deal with the other, or did you feel any anger or resentment or any kind of feelings at the last time you spoke with him?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't really say if I knew. I still was kind of confused at the point of, is he, mad at me? Is he okay? Is he just different than me and this is how he relates to life? I still don't really have I have a lot of unanswered questions of my own.
Right.
And so I didn't feel like there was much of a connection, even when I did speak to him the last time.
Okay.
And that could, have resulted why things are the way they are now. It wasn't like we didn't have any big fight or
Right.
it was just kind of no connection to. So I don't even know if this person, that he's married, if maybe it would be a good thing for him to be married to her. And then, we can just, if I can just say, good luck, I'm happy for you, but I realize I'm not going to have a relationship with you. That is, it's like a piece of my heart missing.
Right. Okay. Wow. That seems very overwhelming.
Yeah, at times it can, and I think if I go there, I might feel more overwhelmed when I'm actually in the moment there. So that could be what, if I'm, overwhelmed, it's keeping me from taking that step. Sometimes if I'm not there, I don't feel as overwhelmed, but when I get there in the moment, I could feel the overwhelming feelings.
And it seems like this thought process just keeps coming up and it's battling with you, inside you, on what your approach is going to be with your brother.
Right, if I should, financially, if I should do that, or if I should just say, I want to stay home and just see the pictures that everyone sends. Because I could go, to my neighbor's wedding and know them better than I know my own brother.
Right.
That, I guess if, I don't know where this would come from if someone said I'm supposed to have a relationship, but I don't have any relationship with him. So I don't know if I should invest the time in going to a wedding to someone I don't really know.
Yeah, it's your brother.
Right. And my brother to me is someone I don't know. So that's hard for me to say I want to go to something to someone that I don't